It's real fine print there.
Usually costs.
I know, this, like.
More costly than
You asked us to, we came to you with the lighting project we looked at with Hagel Brothers. Again, we started this project in 2010, just looking at the lighting, trying to update it for both the annex and the courthouse. So, obviously, because of the operating hours, the payback wasn't there. We seen that when we had Hagel come in and show us the numbers. There was really just no payback on that. But we still needed to consider the fact that these lamps are outdated. They're not in manufacture anymore. They're getting harder and harder to buy, and when you do find them, they're getting very expensive. So at some point, we're going to have to change the lighting in both the courthouse and the annex. So, because the number was pretty high the last time, we went back, we looked at 2 other contractors, asked them to bid the exact same package that Hagel Brothers bid. They came back with these numbers. When, a little explanation on Whetstone there, when he came back with his number of 8,000 over Ryder, I was asked to give him a call to make sure we were looking at apples to apples. Both contractors were given the exact same sheet, exact same lamp count numbers, fixture count numbers. Chad identified a couple things that shouldn't have been on there. One of them was the tax. He was charging us tax. So anyway, he lowered it verbally over the phone to the numbers that you see in parentheses by location, which he's still a little higher than Ryder. The other thing to consider is on the warranty. GE lamps and ballast products carry a 5-year warranty. They will stand behind them for 5 years. That'll be in writing. We have a problem, they will send us the replacement parts and we'll put them in. Whetstone is wanting to use GE lamps, but he wants to use advanced ballast. Advanced will only carry 1-year warranty. So there's some pros there, as you can see, with as far as with Ryder, would probably be the most bang for your buck. And again, we're not trying to push this through. There is no money in the budget for this. This, again, was just a project we were looking at for a couple of years. We knew it was coming. The lamps are being phased out, and the ballasts have been phased out for quite some time now, a couple of years.
Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong. This is the way I remember this. You came to us about a month ago with just the Hagel Brothers. This group sent you on to the council with no recommendation, not
Correct.
for, not against.
Correct.
And was it at the council level when they wanted you to get other prices, or?
Yes.
My memory of that was that they were fairly positive on the project, just not positive on the price.
And they weren't going to act on one quote, which we understood that. We
Okay.
just wanted
That's
to
what-
know
that's
if we
right.
wanted
That's
to
what
move
it was.
forward.
So you're coming back now with the project with 3 quotes and
Correct.
considerably less really than what we were told.
Yes.
So
originally went from 34,600, we've got it down to 20,268.
okay. Now where, I guess I'm just throwing this question out. Where would this money come from?
Cume Cap is where we took the other projects from. He does have some money, remember we looked, still in his budget, but I didn't know if we wanted to expense that for the year with this big a project. So it'd more likely be Cume Cap, so that's probably
Okay.
the decision to be made there.
What money's left in our budget, we're going to have some things come up as we're wrapping up the HVAC system in the courthouse, some things that have not been, that were not identified in the original scope of the project, which have started to come to light, which we're going to need to spend a little bit of that money for that. So,
Gentlemen, what's your thoughts? What's your input here?
Yeah, I guess what I look at is, this is a project that will have to be done, but it's not mandatory that we do it right away.
The
But it's
only-
probably gonna save us money to do it right away.
The only urgency is in your rebates,
Right.
$2,643
Yeah.
if you do it by the end of the year. Plus, you're probably gonna have a 3 to 5% increase on,
So we really will have to pay 22,911 to Ryder, 26,400.
23,757 to Whetstone. Or 20,000, I'm sorry,
Well, my assumption is we have, well, I don't know. Does
yes,
the-
we would have to pay the full amount. The rebate comes from the
rebate
state.
comes to us.
In the form of a check
Right,
from
so
Energizing
we
Indiana.
really are talking about 22,911 for Ryder, 26,400 to Whetstone, 37,358 to Havel Brothers. And then indeed, we'll get money back, but
Correct.
our check is still gonna be for those amounts, not for the net amount, so, okay. All right.
We put so much money into, between the courthouse and the jail this year that, we've got Cume Cap down. Rainy day is down.
I guess my thoughts is, let council make the decision. That's kind of my thoughts, so.
They're the ones that are gonna have to fund it.
Right.
Yeah, we could push it off. That's. We can still get lamps. Like I said, they just stopped manufacturing the lamps July of this year. So there's still some in the market. We can still get them.
I think it'd be wise to, on our plate, put a motion, send it to council. If they wanna do it, fine. But my motion would be of the three to hire Ryder Electric. It's the cheapest. They've done work for us in the past. They're local, so that would be my motion. However, council will have to find the 20,000 or 22,911. If they want to financially do it, they know what the budget looks like. We'll be talking that tomorrow. Then, if they financially think they can do it, that'd be fine with us. If not, we'll have to put it back in.
Okay.
All right, so we have a motion on the floor, correct me if I'm wrong now, motion on the floor that we pass this on to council tomorrow with the recommendation that we accept Ryder's quote. And then it's up to council to determine if the money is there.
That's, yeah,
Okay.
that gives them an idea of which one we select.
Yeah, well, yeah, very much so. Okay, we have a second?
I'll second that.
We have a motion, a second. Further discussion, the only thing I'm gonna say is, Mark, I think you did a good thing here. I like the work that Havel's did in the jail for us. I think they did a great job. And I'm very appreciative of what they did, but they also did that under a grant. And I think your going back out and finding these prices is very good, and I appreciate that. Okay, with that, I'll just call for a vote. All in favor of the motion, raise your right hand. All opposed, the same. I'll be there in the morning, too.
Okay. Thank you.